Let's go, boys. Welcome to Challenger in 3. Today I'm playing Cassiopeia.
Whatever I couldn't handle, I just lift up. I put my fist up, power in what we spit, bruh. Hate me, I'm just trying to win like KD. And I'ma get my fucking rings, baby. Peace up, you gon' leave me in the lead, yeah. Hold up, let me re-up. My city on my back while I re-up. My city please while I re-up. I put my city on my back while I re-up. My city please while I re-up.
Cassiopeia is a devastating mid lane control mage with insane DPS capabilities and outplay potential. Her kit enables her to have a dominating laning phase with kill opportunities anywhere she goes. She also has great mobility in CC to fit any team comp. Starting off with Cassio's laning, you want to make sure that you establish your dominance from the get-go, using your E to punish your opponent every time they go for a CS and even maybe pick up a kill. As the superior laner, you need to make sure your enemy is scared to even CS. One misstep will mean sure death for them. So walk up beyond the minion wave and zone them away from the creeps and XP. Don't forget last hitting minions with your E is going to reset the cooldown and give your mana back, so make sure to use that to get a really efficient creep score. The aim of the game in laning is to poke with your Q to set up the kill. On your next Q, you want to follow up with a stack of E's that have increased damage from the poison and net yourself a solo kill. Now getting into the specifics, these are the best rune pages for Cassio at the moment. It's pretty much as a stock standard mid lane page. There are two different options for masteries, either Storm Raider Surge for increased mobility or Deathfire's Grasp for more damage early. I prefer the Storm Raiders for the mobility because I think Cassio has enough damage to get kills without it, while the Storm Raiders can lead to chasing down enemies or running away so much easier. Summoner spells for Cassio is usually going to be Flash Ghost. Cleanse is sometimes needed against heavy CC such as Twisted Fate, or Exhaust against heavy burst like Katarina or Fizz. Skill order is pretty basic. You want to start with your E followed by Q and then E. You want to grab your W fourth and finish with an E max followed by Q and lastly W max. Like Rise, there are two build paths for Cassio. One is building an Abyssal and the other Morello. The way I see it is, if there are two or more heavy AP opponents on the enemy team, grab the Abyssal, while if there isn't, go for the Morello. These are the two build orders above. Make note Hourglass is sometimes viable against champions such as Fizz or Zed. Now that all the basics are covered, let's get into some of the more complex things that Cassio has to offer. The first basic trick you need to know is the R flash. It's like any other ability flash trick where you ult in the direction you want and you just flash just after the cast time. This actually catches a lot of people off guard and can actually net you a lot of solo kills. Because Cassio's W grounds people who stands on it, a well-placed W can counter champions like Vi and LeBlanc where mobility is a large part of their kit. Lastly, make sure to E move and not stand still while casting abilities. If you watch somebody like Faker play Cassio, you notice he's always moving between spells even with the tiny cast time. Doing this helps you micro dodge abilities and reposition better for your next Q or other abilities. Now for Cassio in the later stages of the game, you want to group up with your team and position behind your front line and take a team fight slowly, making sure to distance yourself from their carries and bursting their front line in the process. Try and save your ultimate for the middle of the team fight when your opponents forget about it and stop positioning away from it. Unlike a lot of other mid lane mages, Cassio actually has the potential to kill their frontline tanks because of her high DPS, so play patient and kill the front line before looking for opportunity to get to the back line and on the carries. That's Challenger in 3, boys, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.